Hi there, my name is Dedo Kofi and welcome to my business lounge. This is the space where I get to share business tips and ideas that have helped me on my entrepreneurial journey. Also, I'm going to try, I promise, to keep the space inspiring and motivating so that you can go out there, take action, and be able to build your business. So today I am going to share with you what I have titled Starting from Zero. I know that a lot of us can say, okay, we want to start a business, but I really don't have any money. And you think that everybody who started a business or who is starting a business has loads of money or they have some kind of support behind them. And that's why they've been able to start. And so I'm going to share with you how you can start from zero. And thankfully, I started from zero. I started my business with no financial backing behind me, no muggles behind me. All I started with was with a passion. So let's get into what we're learning today, starting from zero. Now, if you're watching this and you're thinking, okay, this is not necessary for me because I am going to be starting from hero. What I call hero is like you're going to be starting with a lot of dough. Listen, in the next video, we're going to be talking about starting from hero. But if you still have some cash, I think you should stick and stay and listen to how you can start from zero, because then you're going to learn how to make sure that you don't spend your money anyhow or loosely, because it is actually possible to start from zero. So one of the ways that you can start from zero is, obviously, if you're saying you're starting from zero, it means you're saying you don't have anything. But stop, think. You have something. What do you have? It could be the passion, it could be an idea, it could be a skill, something that you're good at doing. That is what you have. So really, it's not like you don't have anything. You have something. You only think that you have something when you have money. And that's the bad way to think. So you really have something. And that's the main thing. You have passion, you have drive, you have a skill. There is something that you have. So start from there. Now, how can you put that service, that passion, that skill that you like to do so much, how can you put it into use without necessarily having to put out some money? Sometimes it could mean that working remotely for somebody or with somebody in a certain way so you can build up some cash for yourself to start your own business. If that's what it means, then go ahead and do it, because then you have something that you can use to sort of build the cash that you need to start. If you're great at speaking, convincing people, marketing and selling things, and there are a million people who have money, they've invested in products and things, and they don't know how to sell it. They have it there sitting on their shelves or in their homes, and they can't sell it because they don't even know how to engage people to tell them about the products. If this is a skill that you have, you can find products like that or people like that who have things that are good for the market, and you know that you could easily sell this to different people. And voila, you're in business. Just start selling to people. Tell them you have this product, it will do this and that for you, and it's amazing, da. I'm not saying lie to anybody. That's not it. But you tell them the truth about it. But because you're so good at what you do, people are more convinced when you speak with them, and you are going to be able to make the sales that you need and some commission, and you make some money so you can be saving for what you want to do. So that's one way that you can, start from zero. The other thing is when you start building up money, as somebody who is starting with nothing, or you're starting with virtually something small, make sure that as you're investing, because the truth about starting your business is that you can lose everything. That's the truth. You can put your money into going to buy a product that you believe in so much, and the product would come and they would just be sitting there. So trust me, sometimes you do your research, sometimes you don't do your research, but then these things happened. And so when you are investing money, especially when it's money you don't have, make sure that whatever you're investing is something that you are prepared to lose if that's what happens. Because the truth is, it may happen to you. So make sure that whatever you're investing at that time, you are also prepared to lose, so that when you lose the money at that point, you don't go crazy and think business never works, I'm never going to do it again. People don't say, but people have lost so much money starting a business and they get over it. I mean, I have products now sitting in my mom's garage that I bought. I knew that this is a killer. This is something that everybody is going to buy. And it's still in the garage from how many years? I don't know. I have some things from Singapore and it's been sitting in the garage for, I think, about 10 years now. So thankfully it's a product that doesn't perish, so it's still there, and if I'm able to, I would be able to sell it. But really, I lost interest in it. So that's just to let you know that you can put money into something and it won't work. So when you are starting from zero, remember that there's a possibility that the investment you're making could not work out the way you're expecting. So be ready to lose. And the truth is, what happens, I mean, you've heard that we fail forward. Now, if you do that and it doesn't work, it means you've learned how not to do this in that way, or you've learned how this particular product is not what works for the people that you thought it will work with. And you won't make that mistake again. Assuming you had all the money, you had 1 million CDs and you invested it into that product, but maybe now you're investing like 100 CDs. So you know that when you get your millions, that's not where to invest, or that's not how to invest. So just learn from the beginning that way. Truth is, you may lose some money, so be ready for that. When you're starting from zero, it means that you have to bring in your A game, because you have to make sure that whatever product, service, whatever you're doing, you have to be able to sell it or let people know about your service so they can buy into you ASAP. So make sure that you have taken advantage or leverage on any contact that you have, anybody that you know and who they know the people they know also know. You know what I mean? So make sure that you don't shut up about what you do. Don't feel shy about telling people everywhere and anywhere, this is what I do. You need to sell yourself. So anybody at all you know in your contact list, create a simple text message. Tell them, this is a new business that I'm starting. This is what I do. This is what I'm offering. And so I can do XYZ for you. In fact, I can do it for your friend. And if your friend comes in, I would give you this % off. And if they also bring their friends, just find ways that you can reach anyone and everybody at all through your network. You do it at church, do it with your parents, your family, do it with everybody. Some of your friends will buy into what you're doing and will recommend people. And sometimes the people that your friends recommend, they become one of your best customers. So make sure that you don't leave any stone unturned when it comes to people knowing what you do. Don't feel that, oh, I'm shy, it's not the right place. Why is it not the right place? Especially when it's just about saying what you do, when you see an opportunity to be able to offer your service. So please take advantage of every opportunity that you can get to let people know what you do. Now, the fourth thing I would advise you to do if you're starting from zero is that make sure you keep a lean budget. Once you make sure that you are using money for the most important things. Once you start making money can come in easily and it can go out the same way. So if you're spending money on things, make sure that they are things that are important, because all the flashy things you can get tempted by putting in place all the flashy things instead of getting maybe the tools that you require to make your business grow. You start looking at fancy things that may make your business look good, but may not necessarily grow your business. You need to keep an eye on that, because remember, you're working with limited funds. You don't have the luxury of funds. So keep a lean mind when it comes to spending, and spend also on the right things, so that as you build, when you get to the certain level, all the flashy, fancy beautiful thing that would also make your business look nice, you can put those things also in place. And finally, as you're building your business, remember to make your bankers your friends. If you want to be able to have access to loans, to facilities, to benefits that you can get from the banking center, make sure that you build a relationship with your bank. And when I say building a relationship with your bank, it's a relationship with your bank's system, not your personal banker. Now, when you are taking your money, for example, if you are in a sales business, every day pay your sales into your account so that the bank can see that you are building up money. Even if you go back and withdraw to make payments to people, they still see that you're running an account. Okay, every day she's putting 100 or 200 or 500,000, whatever the amount, into the account, so they understand how your business works. Because by the time you're needing money, when you go to the bank and they're asking you for all these different things, if they can't look at your account and be able to sort of predict how your account operates and what it would look like if they give you some money, it's going to be difficult for you to get credit with the bank. And if you definitely want to grow at a certain level, there are times when you need the bank's support. When you've got a contract to do a 1 million CD project and you need to deliver ASAP, the client may not give you all the money up front, or they may give you nothing at all. And that's when you sort of need the bank's help and things like that. So make sure that as you're building your business, you're keeping a good relationship with your bank, so that when the time is right, they can also give you the necessary support. And then ask questions, ask what you can do, what you can have access to, what you can do to build a good credit system with the bank, so that when the time comes that you need their help, they can give you. If you have a good bank relationship officer, they are definitely going to give you the right advice, so that you can have access to funds when you need it from the bank. So these are the points that I think you should bear in mind if you are starting from zero. Thank you for joining me to have this conversation today. In our next video, we're going to be talking about starting from hero. And I would be expecting you to join me to have that conversation as well. Now, what I want you to do is to like and share this video with your friends, the people that you know would need to hear this or would love to hear this. Also, make sure that you send me some comments in the comment section. Let's have a conversation, because you know that I like to hear from you. I like to read from you. If you have diverse opinions about what I'm saying, share it. I can also learn from you. Finally, have you subscribed to my channel? What are you waiting for? Make sure you subscribe so that every time I put in a new video, you're going to be one of the first people to hear about it. Thank you guys, and I will be speaking with you again in the next video. Bye.